Come on, kids, it's time for dinner. Growing up, I've always had to sit down at the dinner table with my family and have family dinner. Although I'm no longer a little kid, my parents still try to get me and my sister together as often as possible to have family dinner. All of us can relate to this because I'm sure at one point or another we've had to sit down with our family and have dinner together, whether it be for Christmas, for Thanksgiving, for a family birthday party. Whatever the occasion, you've had to sit down and have family dinner together. But the problem today is that children and families today do not have the time, make the time or the effort to sit down with their families and have family dinner. The lack of having family dinner as a family causes children not to be as educated or as well behaved as those who do have dinner with their family. Now, how can we understand how not having dinner with your family can cause an extreme change in how a child will turn out? Let's take a deeper look. Children who do not eat dinner with their family have fewer understandings from right and wrong. This becomes a problem because they grow up and use illegal substances. According to the National Center on Addiction and Substance Abuse at Columbia, it states that 3 or more dinners per week show that children are less likely to engage in risky behaviors or misbehave. Teens who have fewer than 3 family dinners a week are 3.5 times more likely to have abused prescription drugs and to have used illegal substances other than marijuana. Another reason why this is a problem is because these children grow up with poor education. The J.M. Smucker Company states that more mealtime at home was the single most factor in better achievement scores, therefore showing that less mealtime decreases achievement scores. According to Ann Dolan, MED of Education Connections, eating together as a family improves students by 40% to earn A's and B's. Choosing to get good grades or refusing to do your homework simply comes from the lack of family dinners. So is there any solution that can be used to turn around the lives of these misbehaved, uneducated children? The solution to this problem is to make at least one day out of the week family dinner time. This is the solution because these children are more likely to sit down with their family if you make family dinner time a priority and not a choice. When we make dinner time a family ritual, it sends our kids the message that family engagement is important to us. A regular family dinner can provide a sense of comfort and security for children. It helps manage stress and it provides structure in a chaotic world. According to Kristen Race from Steamboat Today, she says that family dinners can be difficult to schedule, but when one day is set aside for family dinners, make it a big deal and make children want family dinners to happen more often. Make family dinners happen more often. This is also a solution because it helps children understand the meaning of communication. Family dinners help provide an ideal opportunity to connect with one another. You're able to engage in conversation with your child and help them learn to open up and tell you about their day. According to Jim Burns from Homeward, he says that when families hang out together and communicate, they grow strong and healthy. To help you clearly understand why eating dinner as a family is so important, I'll give you an image to think about. Imagine yourself coming home as a child and sitting down and eating dinner with your parents every single day. Although the routine may seem tedious and annoying, be grateful for this routine, because down the street is little Johnny that doesn't get to have dinner with his parents every single day or every other night or even once a week. And because of this, little Johnny will probably end up doing drugs, being an abusive person, a murderer, an alcoholic, or any combination of these. So if you want to argue with your parents or decide to let your kids go play with their friends instead of sitting down at the dinner table, think of those children that don't have the opportunity to do that and make the right choice. So some may argue that there are children that turn out fine and they don't sit down and have family dinner. But according to the 2000 study done by the National Center on Addiction and Substance Abuse at Columbia University, children who don't eat dinner with their families are 61% more likely to use alcohol, tobacco, or illegal drugs. And again, others may argue that children can talk to their parents other times during the day, so why must they sit down and why is it important to sit down at the dinner table and talk? Conversation around the dinner table allows give and take among family members, and the chance to cultivate attitudes of patience and respect and communication. So in conclusion, I discussed the following things. The problem we face today is that children who lack family dinners suffer educationally and behaviorally. My solution to this was to make dinner time a priority at least one day out of the week. No ifs, ands, or buts. So remember little Johnny that doesn't get to sit down and have family dinners throughout the week, the Johnny that will eventually do drugs and commit sickening crimes. Now think of your kid or any children in your family. Do you want to be the reason that any of them turn out like little Johnnies simply because you don't feel like cooking dinner for your family on a Monday after work? I didn't think so.